Hello and welcome to Asterisk Live. My name is Billy Chia and I'm very excited for this episode today that we have Lorenzo Emilitri, who is the founder of Loway. Lorenzo, welcome to Asterisk Live.
Well, welcome. Thanks.
And I'm very excited to have you on the show this week to talk both about Loway and about QueueMetrics. And Loway produces software that integrates together with Asterisk. So our Asterisk audience is able to take advantage of some of the products and services that you offer to expand and improve their Asterisk implementation. So to start out, Lorenzo, could you just tell us a little bit about who Loway is and what you do?
Loway is a company that I founded almost 10 years ago. And what we do is we try to produce top-class call center monitoring and reporting solutions. So our target is to help call centers using Asterisk succeed and get the best quality of analytics that are available. What we strongly believe in is that the only way for you to manage effectively is to measure. And without measuring, you cannot improve. So that's basically our company motto. That's the kind of logic we had in mind. So we strongly believe in trying to help you making the most accurate, precise, and reliable measurements on what's going on, helping you smoothing your process and trying to get the best quality out of what you do. We work with Asterisk, so it's our target has always been only Asterisk.
Okay, excellent. And so you guys produce the QueueMetrics software, which, as you said, helps to measure, and if you want to improve, you need to measure. Can you tell me a little bit about QueueMetrics and how it works together with Asterisk?
The point of QueueMetrics is to get statistics out of existing Asterisk systems so that you can track and measure a lot of information about what's going on for inbound and outbound call centers. It's called QueueMetrics. The name comes from the fact that the module that handles inbound ACD for Asterisk is called UpQ, so that's where the name came from. We have grown a bit since where we only use UpQ, so we do outbound, we track IVRs, we track other information that comes out of Asterisk. Our point has always been to try and make sure that Asterisk was as safe as houses, meaning that we try to minimize the interaction we have with Asterisk itself, so that we do not overload Asterisk or do not even depend on our system being up together with Asterisk at the same time. And still, QueueMetrics also acts as a kind of platform for not only for monitoring, so getting statistics of what went on, not only for seeing what's going on in real time, but also it will act as an agent portal so that agents can use this to run their own statistics for themselves, see their status, handle calls, get screen pops, for example, linking to external applications like IVRs and things like this. The other thing that QueueMetrics does, it connects to audio recording systems so that you can associate metadata to incoming calls. So, for example, you're able to get information about, for example, the recordings of calls, even if they are stored, whether they are stored on the Asterisk system or externally, or maybe on an external system like Reka or something like this. And or you can associate other kind of meta information to your calls. For example, you can put together a video, or you can have other information. For example, we have some clients using this for chats as well. And so the thing has grown quite a bit. The other important piece of thing that QueueMetrics today does is it tries to track quality so that it is possible for you to gather quality and have a quality review process on your inbound and outbound traffic that is targeted to what you need exactly to do, and so you can gather information about how agents are behaving, track their life cycle, see if they are improving or not, or things like this. So it's quite a complete package. At the moment, it's deployed in, I believe, in every country in the world that we have at least one system deployed.
Excellent. So you started out very much historically tracking just queues, but now you've expanded to do IVRs and agent monitoring, and it sounds like a very comprehensive platform.
Yeah, we try to be as comprehensive as possible, meaning that our only strong requirement is that your call center should be based on Asterisk. But for the rest, we strongly believe that first you have a right to customize it, because the strong point of Asterisk is that you are able to customize your solution. You're not tied to, there is only one queue and the queue works like this, like in traditional telephony. So we try to make sure that we will be able to handle whatever thing you're going to add to your system in order to track your internal processes and in order to get an advantage on what other people are doing. And the other thing is that we try to be very flexible, because different people have different needs. We have customers who have, I don't know, QueueMetrics works fine if you have like for people that maybe run an internal help desk or something like this, and works just as fine with the 1,000 live agents on a cluster of boxes. So it's meant to be how can I say, one-stop solution for all kinds of needs for call centers based on Asterisk. The other thing that we try to do is we are a bit Swiss in this, so we try to be very accurate in what we do, and we try to provide very accurate documentation, because just like for Asterisk, it is important that you're able to customize the solution and get the most out of it. So we try to be extremely attentive to offering you a lot of options that you can use or not use, and we try to support you with a model where we want you to be happy before that you can try the system until you're happy on your own premises before you decide purchasing it.
And I can use the QueueMetrics software if I'm compiling Asterisk from source, or I can also use it with a distribution like FreePBX, Asterisk Now, or Elastics. That's correct?
Yes, absolutely. We try to make it simpler if you use one of the popular solutions, so that in most cases you just go to www.QueueMetrics.com, click on Try Now, get a demo key, and follow and type one line on the shell to get it installed and pre-configured for you. Or if you have systems that are a bit different, because you are creating that one by hand, for example. It's typical for very larger scale call centers, or cases where you have distributed call centers that are a bit off from what most people do. You can still use QueueMetrics, and you can install it by downloading basically a couple of packages. We try to make it very easy. In any case, we will support you during the install phase, because we always say that we only want happy customers. So it's we want you to be happy, and the kind of thing QueueMetrics is something that is going to be a basis for your business. What I'd like it to be is as effective and as transparent as possible. It's like having, I don't know, a door or a car. You don't think about your car; it just works. And this is what we have in mind for QueueMetrics. You need to this needs to be just working, but you need to trust it that it's working correctly. So we want you to test it, stress test it as much as you want. We're going to help you in doing this, and when you're happy with it, we'll be glad to have you as one of our customers.
Now, speaking of customer satisfaction, Loway recently did a customer satisfaction survey, and there were some interesting results in the survey. Can you tell us about the survey and maybe some of the unique findings?
Yeah, basically what last year we were thinking about how to improve QueueMetrics, and again we found it that the only way to take an accurate decision on what to do was to try and survey people, so that we could understand what people liked and what people didn't like, and where we could improve. So we basically had this idea of asking our customers to fill in a survey of satisfaction about QueueMetrics and about their underlying Asterisk system. Well, this came almost as an afterthought, meaning that we said, okay, we are at it. Why not asking information about how they like their platform, or what they don't like about the platform, or things like this. I was a bit worried at first when we launched it, because we decided not to give anything back, like a giveaway or something for taking part, because we didn't want to bias the sample in our favor. On the other hand, I was fearing that people who had something to say that were not happy would be more likely to answer to this survey. So we would have a result that was biased in the negative direction. The results were, even if this was true, the results were very interesting, meaning that we discovered that people were very happy with QueueMetrics, and so we had our results with this. But what we discovered was that people were extremely happy with Asterisk as a platform, and this happiness was not very much depending on which kind of distribution they used, or whether they compiled and installed, or they used an ease or anything. But they were consistently happy, even whether they ran very small call centers or very large ones. And so it was the results were way better than we expected. The other thing that was way better than we expected was that basically nobody of our respondents, and we had about 150 of them, said that they were going to move to a different platform, telephony platform that was not Asterisk based. Just a few were considering the cloud as an option, and the majority would say that when they were to update their PBX, basically they would update to something that was Asterisk based because they were happy with what they were having. So of course this is related to a target of people who are already running Asterisk. So it's they may not be a general population, but if you look at the survey, and you can download it on www.QueueMetrics.com or Loway.ch, you can see for yourself that the results are just too good not to be, even if they were biased in any form, they would be, the signal is so strong that even if there was some noise on borders, it would still be quite discernible, let's say. So the bottom line was that people are extremely happy with Asterisk, and are when running call centers, that it does not really matter if the call centers are large or small. People are happy in any case, and the people are not going to switch. So this is something that I believe is something I've never seen. This came also as a surprise because I've seen during the years, I've seen a number of studies maybe done by specific vendors on specific platforms, but I've never seen anything done for Asterisk as a call center platform. So this was something that was needed, and this is the first data we get. So it's surely encouraging for what we're doing.
Yeah, I found the data particularly interesting of those seeking to upgrade to a premises-based solution. So those who had like you mentioned, some were planning to move to cloud-based solutions, but
Yep.
Of those who had a prem-based solution and were seeking to upgrade to a prem-based solution, all 100% of that data was people who would continue to use Asterisk.
Yes.
And so I found that very interesting, and as you said, very compelling. Even if you look at statistical variance, even with a margin of error, that's still very positive results that came back from the survey.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was. Frankly, I was a bit surprised, meaning that it was way better than I expected. Even if of course, I work with Asterisk, and I work with people installing and running Asterisk systems each and every day. So I had a gut feeling that people were basically happy with what they were doing, but I never thought that people would be so happy and so positive, and basically were not interested in at the moment in doing anything else. Most likely, my idea is that people are quite do not see anything better on the market. So it's that's what's my hypothesis on what is going on.
And Loway has been involved with Astricon for many years, and you will also be at this year's Astricon in Las Vegas, correct?
Yes, well, surely the fact that it's based in Las Vegas is a plus for attendance. But we have been to the Astricon for the last 2 years. We have been exhibiting at the Astricon, and we have been very happy from a personal point of view of meeting people you talk to over email and chat to during the year, and also from a business point of view of meeting people who are interested in talking about a solution and growing relationship with end users and resellers. So it's been a very positive experience so far, and we're keen on repeating it.
Well, excellent. If people would like to get started with QueueMetrics or learn more about your solutions, in addition to visiting you at Astricon, what can they do to get started with QueueMetrics?
Well, basically, what we suggest is to get to www.qmetrics.com and get the demo key. So, because we strongly believe that you should trust what we say, but you should touch for yourself what we are doing. So you should be testing it on your premises, because that's the only way to trust something. So you can get to QueueMetrics and download QueueMetrics and try it on your system, and it's completely free. We will help you for free during the setup phase. If you want to, we also have webinars every week, basically. You can sign up and have a general overview of QueueMetrics that takes about half an hour, 45 minutes, where we will get you a more in-depth idea and presentation so that you can decide if this is something that you want to spend some time trying to understand what it is or not. Usually people are interested after attending, but that depends, of course, on who you are and what you need to do. So that's what I would suggest to do.
Excellent. Well, we will put those links additionally into a blog post, and we'll link those as well in the description section of this video on YouTube. And Lorenzo, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you this morning, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at Astricon. Thank you very much.
Thank you for hosting us. Thanks.
You're very welcome.